Max Kepler. You know, just a lazy fly ball. He's out there, he's jogging, he's jogging, he's jogging. He even pulls up a little bit. He's like, I got this. Easy, coach. No worries. And whiff. He just whiffs. So today we're back with a pretty important game. Pretty important game. We're playing the Angels. Let's get into it. I hope you enjoy it. Thumbs up if you do. Subscribe to the channel if you're new and enjoy the content. And of course in the comment section, keep showing me that love. Let's get into it. All right, so a quick little catch up because I did a couple things off camera. And where are, oh, there it is. All right, transactions. So what I did was I signed Seth Beer and Kobe Mayo to the team. And the reason I signed Kobe Mayo was, I don't know, I just needed a little bit more depth in the squad. But Seth Beer was there all season in free agency, just chilling. So I thought, you know what, let's bring him in. Could be a really solid bench bat for us in the future if any other of these guys don't work out. So there we go. Seth Beer into the team. Pretty solid signing, I would say. Just been sitting in free agency all season. As you can see, the standings are currently like this. Looking pretty good. 3 games above the Astros, 5 against the Angels. So this series here, as we already have one game won against the Angels, is pretty important. And then so is this series. So is this series. So is this series. Basically, the whole rest of the season is pretty important, especially the month of September. That's going to really decide if we end up making the postseason or not. So let's hop into this Angels series. Hopefully we win it. And I mean, realistically, we just can't afford to lose any games against the Angels or the Astros for the rest of the season. Here's the lineups for both teams. Theirs has a couple changes. Hoskins, Segura, Joe Adell's in the lineup, a couple others as well. We've made a couple changes to our lineup. Guillorme's having a day off, and instead we brought in Hampson. So the Endeavors is not the DH. Saunders is going to be the DH. Hampson's going to play right. And then in left field, we're going to have Drew Waters. So just a couple changes here and there. But this is going to be a tough game. Trout, Correa, they've got Hoskins. They've got a couple other decent bats. We need to win this game. We need to keep that 3-game lead above Houston. We need to keep that 5-game lead against the Angels. This is a super important part of the season. All right, so this is our first time seeing Garrett Hampson. I'm not gonna lie, I thought it was actually a lefty on the mound for the Angels today. I'm pretty sure it was supposed to be Jose Suarez. Maybe they rearranged their rotation a little bit, but that's why I put in Hampson. Didn't double check to see who was actually pitching. Made that mistake. I would have probably put somebody else in, maybe like a Brandon Lau. I would have definitely put him in at second base and then had somebody covered for third. Switched up the lineup a little bit, but it doesn't matter. That's besides the point. Garrett Hampson's getting his debut on screen, and not the best start. All right, so 1-2 to Devers here, and a little early on the fastball, which is unfortunate, but not the best inning from us. It's not that we're swinging at bad pitches. It's just that was a bad pitch. Barely got contact on that changeup, so got to sit back a little bit on that. But for me right now, the big thing is just not getting good contact on the ball, but hey, they got contact on us. We're gonna take first base with a hit by pitch. That's gonna be the inning because I'm late on it. Yeah, it's not looking too good. Yo, David Fletcher, I think last time we played the Angels was also a pain in my side, and he's gonna start it again with a super late hit to right field. I mean, that was exactly where I wanted to pitch, inside, in on the hands, and I mean, a very late single. So this is kind of the dangerous part of the lineup. We already have one out, so it's not the worst situation, but with Trout, I'm not going to get the lead runner there. Let's just throw it over to first. Let's get an out, a guaranteed out. And we got 2 up. I'm pretty sure Correa's up next. Did I say 2 up? Pretty sure Correa's up next. 2 out. I'm pretty sure Correa's up next, but I was wrong. It's Rhys Hoskins, which I don't know who I'd rather face in that scenario. He's going to chase that pitch, which is awesome, which means I am going to go to the curve here. It is in the dirt. Luckily, Contreras keeps it in front of him this time, but we do have 2 out. So, realistically, let's just get the out here. Let's not allow a run. Oof. Really? All right, we've been, just low, all inning. Let's challenge him up in the zone, and there we go. The strikeout. Hoskins, sit down, and the first inning's over. So Gavin Lux apparently has the second most hits on the team at 115, which is wild as I'm going to fly out here with him. So it's going to be 2 flyouts for the inning. But that's good to see. So clearly he's getting hits, but maybe he's just not getting on base as much. I don't know. That's kind of crazy to see that. So does Devers have the 3rd most? Because Guillorme has the most? Or maybe... I wonder. I got to check that out. But, yeah. Offense not going great. It's, like I said, we're already almost at 30 pitches for Griffin Canning. So it's not like we're swinging at bad pitches. It's just I'm not getting good results. There's probably the worst pitch that I've swung at. And whoever's in left field, I think it's Joe Adell, staying busy because he had every out this inning. All right, it's going to be a hit for Walsh. I'm not going to lie. I didn't see Walsh in the lineup. I was solely focused on Rhys Hoskins, so I thought, okay, maybe Walsh left. But now I'm sitting here going, they've got Walsh and Hoskins? What? And then look at this Correa right after. So Trout, Hoskins, Walsh, Correa. Are we serious right now? That is scary. Got a pretty generous call right there. But good God. Oh, he swung at that. I mean, we're not going to get him out at second. He's going to be safe. So unfortunately, double play is gone now. But we did get him to chase, and we do have 2 strikes. So I am going to go back to the changeup here. Ugh, that was dangerous. I'm going to need him to come up firing. He is going to 3rd. We're not going to get him. Just couldn't get behind it enough. It was kind of a weird line drive to the other side. He had to go over his glove side shoulder. Yeah, so 1 out. Joe Adell's up, and ooh, this one's going to be good. He's running onto it. It's Buxton. 47 speed. It's going to be close. He's going to be safe because it wasn't a perfect throw. And he wouldn't lock into the animation. So the job gets done. 1 run does score. So that's tough. But that's okay. We just got to get out of this inning now. And we just need the offense to get moving. 1 run. I'm not too worried about that. I believe in the offense to get us that run. He went. Oh man. Okay. That was a strike and he called it a ball? Okay, alrighty. Let's get out of this inning. We need to. I don't want them to be given a hit. There we go. 1 run scores. A little tough. I'm not gonna lie, that does kind of suck, but I trust the offense. I'm struggling. I just can't get a pitch centered up. Like that's what it is. I just can't center up a pitch. It's just getting to that point. It's yeah, it's a little tough. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, that's gonna be a line drive, and it's gonna get down. Okay, our first hit, Garrett Hampson. I mean, like even then, my PCI wasn't squared up with it. So like, it's tough. I'm not gonna lie. I'm struggling in this game right here. So hopefully, we start to warm up a little bit, and we can get the bats moving because man, we are in trouble. And that's gonna be the inning. Oh, he botches it. We are still alive. They're going to give him the base hit. It is going to be 1st and 2nd with 2 of our fastest players on the base path. Ooh. Rafi Devers is up too. This is exactly what we need. I can feel it. Like I said, this is exactly what I need. Oh, I thought he robbed it. I thought he caught it for a second. Holy cow, but Devers with the home run. He's been due. It's been a few episodes since we've had a home run from Devers, but he delivers just like we needed. And definitely an early hit. I'm not going to complain about that. But we get the run. Thankfully, Gene Segura botched it on the Buxton grounder. And just look at him get to that changeup, rip it to right field. And we're up 3-1 now thanks to a Devers line drive homer. I mean, I did square it up, though. So I guess that's kind of good, right? I guess that's okay. All right, so we got the runs back. Massive inning for us. Like I said, I wasn't worried about the offense. I was a little bit more worried about my ability to get the offense going. But Devers delivers. We got a couple, I'd say 1 lucky outcome with the Buxton ground out that turned out to be a single. And then obviously Hampson hits one up the middle. So that was good. You know, Devers gets his home run. Clark Schmidt is looking solid. As I say that, I mean, they're starting to hit these pitches like kind of to the right and left field line. I feel like that's where both of their hits have been. But so far, so good. The one thing I do kind of notice about our pitchers are their pitch selection, especially the starters, like really, really limited. Most of it is just like fastball, changeup, curve. I feel like we don't really have a lot of variety with our starters and their pitches, which is kind of unfortunate. But I also do understand that not a lot of pitchers have like a sinker, a cutter, or a slider, and they're all over the place with their pitches. But it would be nice to have a little bit of variety because I feel like I'm just throwing fastballs or changeups for the majority of the time. This is not where I want to be. I'm not going to lie. This is not what I wanted at all. We are going to get a very favorable call there, which is awesome. A little two-seam. Ooh, that's dangerous. Come on, Waters. Oh, no, that's actually Hampson out there. Waters isn't left. Hampson makes the play, though. Doesn't matter. Inning over. I'm not kidding. This might end up being the most boring, highlightless game ever. We're in the fifth. We've literally had, their run-scoring inning, and Devers hitting the home run. There's been a couple other highlights here and there. But, like, this has just been one of those things where, like, I've just been making line drive like this, but those usually just end up being line drive outs, or I'm flying out, or they're flying out, or they're grounding out. Like, this has just been one of those games where like both offensive have just been non-existent. Offenses? I think I said that wrong. As I say that though, we're starting to heat up a little bit. 46 speed with the lefty out there. I feel pretty comfortable about this one, and he's gonna get to it. He's gonna get to third. We're gonna have first and third now. And Art Saunders, first pitch swinging, gets down to it. Let me tell you, Art Saunders, I was a little worried about him with the durability being a big issue. He's battled injuries, the season that we had him in the minors, and he missed the majority of the year. And now we're looking pretty good. And Garrett Hampson here is going to bring in a run. Just as I was saying that we were missing those highlights, weren't getting those runs, weren't getting those clips that I needed for the video. There we go, 4-1 now. Hampson with the single, his second of the day, get the RBI. We've got Saunders, who I was talking about his durability being the big issue that I was worried about him. He stayed healthy, knock on wood, this season, and he's looking like a superstar in the making. Like, he isn't going to be that guy that's going to hit 40, 50 home runs, but the guy is a professional hitter. He just gets the job done. And then, yeah, now we're sitting 4-1. And I feel like I say this, and it sounds like a broken record at this point, but I feel like this team is actually a lot of fun to build. Buxton isn't really turning out to be the guy that I was hoping he was going to be. I have a feeling that Devers, I feel like Devers is going to end up being that guy that I was hoping would be the main component to this team, that superstar that could be the leader for the squad. I've even been kind of disappointed with Olsen. As he's hitting like 240 on the year. This should at least get the guy to third, so that's good to see. So, what? He just missed it. Just whiffed. And they get the ground rule double. We're going to get a run because of it. Jamie Barria or Jaime Barria is going to come in. It's going to be a 5-1 game. And what just happened? He just flat out missed it. He just whiffed. Let's go to the replay vault. Let's just go to it. I got to watch it back. I'll throw myself in the top corner for this. We're just going straight to the outfield. So, where are you? Max Kepler. Just a lazy fly ball. He's out there. He's jogging. He even pulls up a little bit. He's like, I got this. Easy, coach. No worries. And whiff. He just whiffs. What? Oh, what are you looking at there, bud? You're not looking at the ball, clearly. Where you look at? See, they teach you that. That's the main rule of baseball. You got to watch it hit the glove. Come on. All right, anyways. That's a big mistake on their part. That might be the game right there. I was going to say at the start of this inning, 3-1, not too comfortable. Really not comfortable. Their offense is nutty. Hoskins, Correa, Trout, Walsh. Like, that's a scary lineup. So for us to get a couple more insurance runs, that's super big. And that's because Max Kepler's an idiot and just completely whiffed on a fly ball. And they gave him a double. They gave Buxton a double. But, yeah, 5-1 now. 1-2 to Devers. And, ooh, that was kind of a nasty slider. I'm not going to lie. But what I was talking about, Buxton, kind of a disappointment. Matt Olson, kind of a disappointment. Like, they haven't been terrible, but they really aren't the players that I was hoping they were going to be. Like, I really wasn't expecting them to be crazy where they were putting up stupid good numbers, but I was just hoping that they'd put up, like, decent numbers, kind of league average, maybe above league average, and just be kind of key components to this lineup. And they've definitely been solid, but, like, Devers is really that player that is, what am I doing? Devers is that player that I was hoping, a Buxton or Matt Olson could have been. Big home runs, high average, just I made him look like an idiot there. But I was kind of hoping that they could have been, or, Olson and Buxton could have been similar to Devers. So we would have had that good core part of the lineup when realistically it seems like Devers is really kind of pulling the weight here. So the rest of the lineup, Lux looks like he's starting to heat up a little bit. Contreras has been solid. Saunders, we talked about Saunders, just a really good professional hitter. And am I really going to throw away this situation here? So I should probably shut up and just kind of focus and see if we can get a hit with Drew Waters. All right, that's ruining. Oh, he stepped on first. We're going to get a run. I thought they were, maybe because of the way he picked it up, he could have gone to home with it, got the lead runner. It is going to be a fielder's choice. We're going to get the run in. So at least we got one. We at least got one, and I'll take it. That was, ever since we started the inning really well, I've been kind of garbage. And there it is. There it is. 27 speed. We're going to test Trout's arm. They're going to throw it home, and luckily the throw is off, and it is an 8-1 game. Gavin Lux, who we found out is like one of the top hitters in terms of most hits on the team, delivers with a 2 RBI single right up the middle. And maybe I've been a little bit harsh on him. Maybe he has just been super consistent. He's been improving, and he's becoming a guy that we can rely on in this lineup. At shortstop, I haven't had any issues with him really fielding-wise, and offensively, it looks like he's starting to put it together. So maybe we have Devers. He's that main power bat, and we just kind of have those pieces that are built around him to get the job done. We don't necessarily need this super stacked lineup because clearly we've got the pieces that are working out, right? So far so good. I'm liking the team. I'm kind of hyping it up to see, like, make it sound like we've already won the World Series, which we haven't. Clearly, we finally had a winning season so far, and we haven't even locked that up. We could lose a majority of our games to end the season and end up under 500. So hopefully that doesn't happen. But yeah, it seems like we've put together kind of the right kind of lineup, and things are getting the job done. So there we go. Volpe, 84 speed. I'm gonna get greedy here. This might be the stupidest thing I've ever done. It is definitely the stupidest thing I've ever done. And that's the inning. That's okay. We had a really good inning. I'm really happy with what happened. I got super aggressive, but it's an 8-1 game. I felt like we could have, kind of pushed the limits a little bit there. Oh, that's going to be a little bit of trouble here. Max Kepler trying to make up for his mistake in the outfield last inning. 63 speed should only be a double, but good piece of hitting on a 3-2 count. Okay. Yeah. Luckily, we're towards the bottom of the lineup, so it's not like it's too crazy where, like, I'm too worried. But, like, something like this could exactly like this could happen. And, they didn't go home. I was kind of hoping they would have sent them. But, man, that's an inside-out hit if I've ever seen one. All right, we need a double play here. And that's exactly what I was looking for. 65 speed. Boom. There we go. Devers was moving a little slow on that turn. I got a little worried, but he makes the play. We turned the double play. No damage done. Inning over. Oh, Contreras with the rip up the middle. Offense. I just had to call him out, say, you guys are looking trash today. There it is. There it is. There it is. We're starting to heat up a little bit. All right, 0-2. So after the single, after I say that the offense has woken up, what happens? I strike out. So, Great inning. All right, so after a walk, so Fletcher's on first. We got Trout up here and a changeup. Oh, what a play! What a play! Anthony Volpe! Are you serious right now? Are you? What a play! What a play, Anthony Volpe! I'm flabbergasted. What a play. Anthony Volpe. Whew. All right. Oh, wow. That is. Whew. That was something special right there. So 2 outs. And, yeah, Rhys Hoskins is hitting under 200 with righty on the mound, which means he's probably due for something here soon. So let's not let that happen. Let's get this out here. 1-2, change up in the dirt. Doesn't chase. I'm going to go back to a pitch kind of low in the zone. I'm going to go to a curveball instead from Clark Schmidt. And he doesn't chase it. Okay. Jared Walsh is up next. I'd love to get through the 6th here with Schmidt. And not where I wanted it, but a pitch I can work with. I'm going to go back up in the zone. This time, hopefully it goes to where I want it. It wasn't, but that should be an out. Hampson's there. And we're out of the inning. What a play by Volpe. Oh, Matt Olson. Is he going to get out? That's going to be a home run. That almost, it wasn't giving me home run vibes, even though it was a perfect pitch. It was weird. That's why my reaction was kind of muted. Not muted, but, toned down a little bit, because I was like, oh, perfect. That's giving me kind of like a line out vibe. Or like just a rip to the outfield. But no, that's just a frozen rope that leaves the stadium. Yeah, I mean, obviously it didn't leave the stadium. It doesn't get over the wall because it hit the scoreboard section of right field. But okay, 9-1 thanks to Matt Olson. And yeah, I mean, things are going great. It is 9-1. What a statement game from us. Like I said, losing to the Angels, losing to the Astros for the remainder of the season really cannot be something that happens. It can't be a possibility. It can't be something that we do because these games are super important. As we play this, I'm pretty sure that the Astros are playing the White Sox, and the White Sox are a really good team right now as well. So is that going to leave? Okay. But the White Sox, I think they're really similar to us in record as well. So like for them to be facing the White Sox right now is super good for us, especially if the Astros do drop the series or drop a game or two. I don't know how long their series is. I would assume it's 3 games, but if they could lose the series against the White Sox, that'd be big for us. That'd be really big for us. And if we can win this series, then we'll be putting ourselves in pretty solid position towards the end of the year, as I'm really struggling to hit pitches right now, even though we just hit a home run. But if we could just end the inning, honestly, I'm kind of at the point where I'm like, let's just end the game. Let's make it 9-1. Like, call it game over. We're good to go. Get the dub, and things are looking solid. Like I'm just happy that we're doing this well. So yeah, I'm actually kind of happy that he put that in play, and let's just end the inning. Solid inning though. We added another one. All right, Jared Walsh with a single up the middle. Just early on a pitch that was kind of away. So that's why I went to the right side of the infield, and that's okay. That's all right. I still feel pretty confident with the way Clark Schmidt's pitching. I think if another base runner starts to get on base, or like things start to get a little dicey, then maybe Contreras, I need to come up firing, get the guy at first. Okay. See, like that's okay. We get the out, even though the runner does advance to second, get him in scoring position. I still feel pretty good about how everything's going. This will probably be Schmidt's last inning, but it's been a pretty good outing by the player that we got from the Yankees. I mean, he's actually been pretty solid this year as a whole, and this is just kind of making it look even better as a pickup. That was his last batter. We're going to take him out. Let's go to the bullpen. So we're going to go to Brent Suter here. Been pretty consistent in the bullpen this season. Realistically, I'm just trying to keep it low. Try to get another double play. The defense has been fantastic with the grounders that have been hit when we've had double play opportunities. Really? We're not going to get a call there. The worst possible situation would be a walk here. So Suter, don't do that. Don't do that. See, this is what I'm trying to avoid, because this is where the bullpen can get us in a little bit of trouble, right? Bases loaded, and I'm not saying it's the bullpen's fault, but is that going to go foul? Is that foul? Okay, thankfully, it is foul. All right. Realistically, I am trying to let him hit it, though, and Buxton should make the play here, so a run will score. Tough, not going to lie, but you know what? I'm okay with that. We do get another out, and I guess, did the walk move that guy to third? Yeah, it kind of did, didn't it? Huh. That's tough. That's tough. But let's keep it low. Let's get out of the inning here. 1 run isn't the worst thing. And 2 runs, though, that's a little bit of... I mean, that was a terrible hit, man. I think they've got a string of righties coming up, so we're going to go to Sledgers. Guess Suter just didn't have it. I cannot have another Rocky situation, guys. I need this to not happen. There we go. There we go. And that is the inning. All right, step on first, Olsen. Got that. That's just a little too iffy. Too iffy for me. Too shaky. 2 runs do score. We're still in a comfortable situation, but I can't be having the bullpen starting to collapse right now, especially this late in the season. All right, so we just had a broken bat ground ball. You can see where Correa swung at it. So we have 1 out here in the 9th. The last couple half innings have been pretty boring. I'm not gonna lie, they've been pretty quick as well. Fly outs, ground outs, like super quiet. It just wasn't really not any highlights I can show you. So we're here in the 9th in a 9-3 ball game. Sledgers has come in and done the business. He's really just come in and shut down everybody, and I love to see that. The guy that we picked up on waivers from the Angels is actually proven to be a crazy pickup. I gotta remember to change his glove because it is still Angels colors, but there we go. Look at that play out there in left field. I thought that was actually going to get down for a second, but I'm glad that he made the play. But it's kind of giving me like Anthony Rizzo with the Yankees vibes, where like he was still rocking all like his like gloves, his cleats, that kind of stuff was still kind of Cubs themed while he was still with the Yankees. So I'm surprised the Yankees didn't really do anything about that, because they're so about tradition and everyone's the same and you can't have a beard and you can't do this and you can't have fun. But that's besides the point. Game's over. We win 9-3. Sledgers comes in, gives us 3 innings of relief. Solid outing by the team, offensively, defensively, especially a couple decent good plays, Volpe being one of them. But I love to see that. Big win for us. And again, this is super important because like the Angels were 5 games. Now they're 6 games behind us. The Astros, they're playing the White Sox, who are a really good team. They're only 3 games behind us. So the win there at least keeps us 3 games above them. And like I said, that's exactly what we needed. Big game from us. Home run for Olsen, a double for Buxton, Devers with the home run. Hampson had a couple hits, and Clark Schmidt, 3 runs allowed over 6 1/3. Love to see it. When we take a look at our team, you guys can kind of see like the team is doing well. Hits all across the board except for Waters, and I like it. I like it a lot. This is looking good. This is looking really good. I like what I'm seeing with this team. This team is getting me excited. We're this close to the postseason. Let's see if we can get there in the next episode. I hope you enjoyed today's episode. Of course, if you did, hit the like button down below. If you're new here, consider hitting subscribe, especially with MLB 22 right around the corner. You're not going to want to miss any of that content. And of course, get in the comment section. I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace.